Good morning everyone, how are we today? And thanks for stopping by, checking out this video. So this video is actually part 2 in a little renovation style project that I'm doing in my house, in the bathroom. So if you haven't watched part 1, I highly recommend you go and watch it because this is kind of starting the video in the second phase. So yeah, click off now. Go check it out, it's on my channel. I might even leave a link in the description of this video to make it easier for you guys. Thank you very much for coming back. If you have, we are starting day 2. I've made my coffee. I need this before I do absolutely anything. And I'm using this new cool kind of like insulated cup. It's like a glass within a glass, like an optical illusion, but the idea is that it keeps it warm. That is a super random way to start this video. We're renovating a bathroom, mate. Talk about bathroom. On today's agenda, let me turn some lights on actually. Boop. That light for the bathroom is in the most inconvenient place. Oh, I just need to turn the lights on, guys. I'm just gonna press it. Oh wait, I have to open the door. Put my arm behind the door, literally couldn't be closer to the door, could it? And then press it. Annoying. So I was really happy with the progress I made yesterday in the last video. I got 2 coats of paint on the walls and the tiles. Some people have been messaging me on Instagram, and I know I explained this in the first video, but I just wanted to give you the tip and kind of cement the fact that you can't just go ahead and paint tiles because the paint will probably rub off and flake off, especially when painting tiles in a room like a shower bathroom that's going to get really wet and steamy when you're pouring a hot bath or something, and the paint will just come off. So the answer to the question that someone asked me on Instagram was, yes, I have put something underneath the paint. It won't peel off because I'm using a primer sealer undercoat paint, and it's oil based as well. So that just means that it's sealing the tiles and the paint has something to adhere to when I paint the top layer, which is what I did yesterday, and it took a long time, but it's worth it because it is looking nice. And I definitely know just by looking that there's a few little patches here and there. You might not be able to, you might be able to pick up on it on the camera, just along this bottom. It's a little bit patchy. And then above the toilet there, that's a little patchy as well. Off to a great start. My memory card was full, so I just swapped that. Where was I? So yeah, the idea of today is to put the last top coat on the tiles, and then once that's dry, I'll be able to go around all the edges and grout everything and make it look silicone all the edges and make it look super clean in here. We'll see how far we go because it does take me a long time to paint everything all neatly as possible. We're not just slapdashing this. We're going to think about putting the floor down. Do you want to have a little sneak peek of the flooring? It's in the office, so let's go. Okay, so this is the flooring. Let me turn the light on. Vinyl flooring. So it is a more kind of budget option. I'm not saying that as a negative thing. I'm saying it as a positive thing because like I mentioned, again, that's probably quite a regular thing that I'm going to say in this video, but just to keep you guys updated. Like I said in the last video, we are just zhuzhing this bathroom up in the interim. We plan to put some money into it in the next couple of years and do a complete rejig of the bathroom. But for now, this is like a little kind of, I guess it is budget because I'm trying to be strict with the money that we're spending on it. Hence why we're buying things like the vinyl floor instead of like getting a proper floor laid or getting proper tiles laid. So very, very good vinyl floor that we found online. It kind of weirdly matches, and this was a happy accident, matches the floor tiles at the bottom of the stairs. You kind of make out those. So yeah, it's a very similar colour vibe. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like down. I like the fact that it's also got some kind of dark triangles in it as well, because it kind of goes with the darkish navy theme that we've got along the skirting boards and the doors and stuff. So there's quite a big update. Feeling good about it. I'm really happy with the progress. Like I said, it's going to be across a few videos, but I absolutely smashed it yesterday. And we just have to put one more coat on the walls. And if you wonder why I'm wearing a mask inside, I've got it in my pocket. It's because this is oil-based paint. It's such a small room. So even though I am like ventilating it by opening the windows that I can, it still gets quite stonky in here. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm wearing my mask inside, it's not a proper like filter mask for it, but it's something. It helps with that. Woo! Let's go.
I just bought a new whip, spent a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side, make you laugh to no end. That's the stuff that I love, la la da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights under stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. It's like the story of my life. Best friends, but we rockin' all the same things. Say you need me, but you really tryna change lanes. Well, I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons always been a...
Hey, so I'm on the last bit now. Woo. I've done all of that wall, everything behind me. And now I just need to do this little bit here, next to the toilet, and then these tiles. And then that's me. I'll clean up and think about how I'm gonna be putting this flooring down. I've never done that before actually. But I've got everything I need, I think, to do it. So yeah, something to look forward to. Laughing. Well, it's not funny. I've got paint absolutely everywhere and all over my nice big camera. So that definitely won't clean up. But it's cool because it's mine, so I don't have to worry about that. Anyway, every single piece that needed painted is done. It looks brilliant. I can't see any patches because I went over it with a keen eye, and yeah. I haven't missed a single spot, although Poppy did just come in and was like, that corner looks like it could do with a little splodge, and I'm like, so yeah, done. I'm gonna de-tape everything, so we got some nice clean lines, and then we'll just have to play the waiting game, so it's a good time for me to take the tape off, go have some lunch, and then think I'll do a little like touch test to see if it's dry enough. And then I'll think about running this silicone across everything. Why am I holding it like that? Painting is done. I'm just taking the tape off to reveal those clean lines. Oh, is it gonna carry on? It is. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. All the way around. Why not, mate? It is looking good. This one's a good one. Let's get this one. Oh! Why is it so satisfying? Just gonna quickly go around with. These are so good. Okay, if you're ever taking on any kind of DIY / decorating projects, you should just buy a box of this or a tub of this. It's so good. They're called Big Wipes. I used to use them on building sites and stuff when I was working. They're so handy if you spill anything, if you get anything on your hands, especially oil-based stuff, you can just wipe it off with these. They're kind of like a bit rough, so they're like exfoliating, I guess. But it's handy because look, I've got a bit of paint on my hand. I'm literally like, this is oil-based paint, which should be really hard to get off. I'm literally rubbing this over my fingers and it's gone. Like, so good. But I also use it to clean up any of the paint, fresh paint, that's gone onto the wall or onto the floor. Not that I care about the floor right now because we're changing it. but they're so handy to just get a little point and just like clean off any of the paint which might have gone over the tape. I've been quite lucky, I've got away with it. But yeah, just to like clean up any little splashes or any little marks, it just lifts that paint straight off. It's so good, and obviously without leaving a mark. So that's a little tip for you guys. Also, they're just freaking great for cleaning things as well. I'll just give this a little wee polish quick, lift off any of that paint. Brilliant. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll leave a link to pretty much everything you need for a project like this in the description of this video. So yeah, afterwards, if you're into it and you need a little like top tip or something, make sure you check out the links in the description. See this thing here that I'm pointing at? When the water gets up near it, it's meant to be an overflow pipe for the water when it goes too high. But basically there must be like a broken seal in it or something, because it doesn't drain off properly. It actually has started to come through in the kitchen ceiling. Try and attempt to take off this little cover, and then I can figure out what's happening behind it. I might even be able to run like a waterproof sealant. Luckily I have some around so it seals it completely. I'm being so careful not to like shoulder the wall or like put my arm over and like crunch the paintwork. Oh mate, come on, you can come off. Come on mate, come on! Right, this is proving to be more difficult than I thought it would be. Annoyingly, I think I'm not able to take this off. I think I'm only able to do it from the inside. Like if I wanted to take the taps off, I'd have to get in here, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. But for now, pull it off as far as I can, and I'm going to run this. It's like a waterproof sealant around the rim where I believe the water is going in. So that's the temporary solution. That's the best I'm going to be able to do for now. This whole project isn't really make everything new. It's make the best out of what we've got and just make it look nice, essentially. What's the next task, Sean? Must be such a weird video for you guys to watch, because it's basically the same angle, because behind you there's nothing. There's like a wall very close, so I'm limited to this space where I can put my camera, and I'm limited to the amount of different angles that I can shoot from. On to some lunch now. Very interesting lunch. I have some rye bread with some mango jam, which I've never had before, and it's not like chutney. It is sweet jam, and it's actually really tasty. And now I'm switched glasses, I'm drinking out of a bloody vase, I think, but I get quite thirsty and I go for the biggest thing I can see, and I filled it up with squash. So a little insight into Sean's drinking habits. Paint's still tacky. Waiting for this paint to bloody dry so I can finish off this silicone. If any of you guys started any projects similar to this at home by yourselves, decided to take on a bit of a DIY project, one thing that I've noticed from COVID happening, one of the more positive things I might add, is that a lot of people I've seen online who've been sharing stuff. I've seen a lot of people like on TikTok and hashtags and stuff that have been sharing, like getting busy doing DIY more and more. What I'm saying is, as like a more positive effect from COVID, I feel like it's given people a bit of a boost to try out doing some DIY at home that they wouldn't have normally done. Now that they're more reluctant to maybe get tradespeople in, or they just have some free time. Like, I find it, one, really freaking cool Finish my mouth first. One, really freaking cool that people have are giving themselves the motivation to do it in the first place, because if you don't know, it's not an easy task to just, I don't know, build some shelves or paint a bathroom or, I don't know, like fix things that you haven't really thought you were able to fix before. So I'm asking because I feel like it's a bit of a trend since the start of, or like mid last year, people have an excuse to really try something new / put some extra love into their homes by doing it up or setting themselves some projects. I think it's really, really cool, really, really positive to see. So I guess what I'm saying is, I hope these type of renovation videos and all these projects that I undertake on my channel and my Instagram, I hope they leave you feeling a little bit of I hope they inspire you, I guess is what I'm saying. I hope they inspire you to be like, do you know what? We could do the bathroom ourselves. We could give it a lick of paint to freshen it up. We've been meaning to do it for a while. We've just been putting it off. And to just, put a little extra love into your home. I think it's a cool idea. So, if you are undertaking any projects, please do tag me in something on Instagram. Maybe is the easiest, or tweet me some pictures of what you're getting up to. I'd love to see, and most importantly, I'd love to share it, maybe in these videos even, or just on my Instagram, or I'll tweet them. So do that, do me a favour. If you are, then hit me up. I am literally, at this point, watching paint dry. Fun. Okay, so, silicone, we need some water with some washing up liquid in it, a sponge, and I just need to put my socks back on. Every time I leave the room, I'm taking my socks off because they're covered in paint and I don't want to walk paint all over my lovely carpet. So that's why I'm putting these socks on. Switch over from me CT1, which I was using to do the bath, to this. It's an anti-mold silicone. So I thought it'd be perfect to use in the bathroom. Oh, I need to cut that off, don't I? I feel like this stuff always stinks like vinegar. Where we at? Luckily this one actually has some guides, so we want to go quite fat. Now I've got a little kind of diagonal edge, so I can push it into the corners. Perfecto! Right, which one first? Might do the bath first. Stopping the vlog here for a second. I'm filming this on my phone whilst I'm editing the video, sat on my desk. I forgot to mention it's a good idea to fill up the bath with a load of water before you silicone. I don't know why I didn't show it. Anyway, it's not why I'm on here and interrupting the video. It's a good idea because if you don't, then obviously once you fill it up, the weight of the bath, the weight of the water in the bath will pull the bath down, make it move a lot more than it would when it's just static like that. So it's just a good idea to do it, so then the silicone knows exactly where it's going, if that makes any sense. Basically, if you're gonna do it, fill the bath up with water. Cool, let's crack on with the video. Everything is done, apart from the floor now. All the silicone is looking nice and clean, all around the bath, all around the little bits, all around the basin, all around the windowsill. It is looking fresh and exactly how we wanted it. Now, I I just need to use my drill, which Poppy's dad actually got me for Christmas. It's super handy, to put back the shower. And then I think I need to clean the floor because I can't just lay it, like this floor is dirty now. So that needs a good old clean, and it needs to be dry before I even think about putting this flooring down. I've got so much silicone on my trousers because I was using the sponge in my finger to like make it super clean, and all the excess that came off, I just rubbed it on my trousers. So every time I put my arm down or I touch my thighs, my hand comes away with loads of silicone on it, so that's fun. Right then, what bits we need? I think I need this one. This is really handy. B&Q, like £8, all the attachments you need. Full of the recommendations today, Sean. Right, what am I saying first? I can put this faceplate back on the shower first. Doesn't really look like you were going anywhere. That's super handy. I don't think I'm going to need the screwdriver at all. Looks like whoever did this pretended. They pretended to put it on. Cool, don't need that for now. Lol. There he is. Shower bowl. Dunzo. Okay, turns out I'm jumping back in the same video on my phone whilst editing. I just realised that I hadn't finished it, and as you can see behind me, the flooring is still rolled up in the office where I am currently, so it's not laid. Basically, what I'm saying is, I think you could probably tell by the end of the video, I'm definitely getting that vibe. I was tired, I was probably feeling a bit weird of all the fumes that I'd been painting all day, so I just wanted to probably take myself off to bed. I can't remember, it was a good few days ago now, but anyway, I'm jumping in to finish the vlog here. That was part 2 of the bathroom makeover. I hope you enjoyed it. Next one, you'll be seeing me lay the floor, or at least attempt to lay it. Like I mentioned, never done it before. Who knows how it's gonna go? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much again for spending the time coming over to the channel and checking it out. I will see you soon in the next installment. Peace.